500,000 Queenslanders will descend on Brisbane this weekend for the Riverfire Festival. Spectators will be dazzled by a drone display as well as fireworks from 5 p.m. The Royal Australian Air Force will conduct special flyovers, but the ADF says it won't be participating in any displays out of respect after recent tragedies off Darwin and the Whitsundays. The state government has confirmed extra public transport services for those attending. Well, joining me live is Artistic Director Louise Bezina. Thanks so much for joining us, Louise. Yes, a big day ahead, 500,000 people expected to attend.
Absolutely. This is such a big, special, wonderful moment for Brisbane. It's where the whole community comes together. It is absolutely a unifying community celebration where the night sky lights up in the most spectacular way. And it's wonderful to kick off the festival with such a bang, literally.
And plenty on offer, including the drones, fireworks, so much to see and do, so much colour.
Yeah, so we have 23 days of Brisbane Festival. There's programming taking place all across the city. We have free programs in the suburbs of the city with our Brisbane Serenades. We're launching a brand new Australian musical, Banana Land, written by Kate Miller-Heidke and Kia Nuttall, and that will be at the end of the festival. We've got a grand spectacle of a new dance work taking place at North Shore Hamilton, which is where I am right now. And of course, lots of wonderful colour, movement, excitement, free programming, a full lightscape taking place, a digital lighting trail in the City Botanic Gardens. But of course, tonight is Riverfire by Australian Retirement Trust, and something that we are super excited to see get underway in a few hours.
Well, the weather is looking ideal for it as well. And how much money roughly does it bring into Brisbane and surrounding areas?
So last year, Brisbane Festival brought in over $48 million to the economy, which we're thrilled about. Obviously, as the world continues to open up and we get to do more and more things, particularly works of scale, we really are hopeful that that will be a significant increase for this year's Brisbane Festival, and the numbers continue to rise. We had 1.5 million people attend the Brisbane Festival last year, which is pretty big numbers and something that we're very excited and proud of.
And good for local businesses, no doubt. Certainly, hopefully wanting that cash flow and then plenty of visitors and so forth.
Absolutely. And it's interesting because the day of Riverfire, of course, is the day that a lot of the butchers are at full capacity, bottle shops, etc. And that's all part of our economy, and that's all part of what we're doing. It all feeds each other. We're in a beautiful ecology, and it's great to see everybody getting out. Restaurants are booked, all the rooftop bars are booked out, weddings taking place across the city and hotel rooms. But it does trickle right down to the grassroots where people have picnics and they gather together, and it's a wonderful injection for our local economy.
And also, no doubt, a sense of community and, again, so many people having to be unable to get out and about. It no doubt brings people from all over the country, possibly overseas as well.
Absolutely. And as you say, the most important thing that we can do right now is continue to be together as a community. We need to celebrate. We need to give great moments of optimism and joy. We also need to be accessible. We need to have a festival that really represents our community, and being Brisbane Festival means that we need to have something that's available to everyone. So it's really important that we have a range of free programming. But of course, Riverfire by Australian Retirement Trust is the one beacon that this city absolutely relishes every year. And I can't wait to be there tonight to just see everything come to life.
All right, well, give us a little snapshot on what we can expect tonight. Know that it's running for a number of weeks, but what can people be in for this evening?
Well, we have 8 rooftops. We have several barges all along the Brisbane River, all shooting off extraordinary fireworks. Bodie Fireworks have been doing our fireworks display for nearly 20 years. I've seen an animation of it and it is absolutely glorious. Of course, there's an incredible soundtrack that accompanies this. Again, this is by Kate Miller-Heidke and Kia Nuttall, great Australian music that you'll hear, lots of tunes that you'll be moving away to. The Story Bridge, our iconic landmark of the city, is always the star of the fireworks display. And the great thing, as you mentioned earlier, tonight, later on in the night, we are going to be delivering a first for Brisbane Festival and a first for Brisbane, which is a 400-strong drone show taking place from the Brisbane River in front of Queen's Wharf, where you can watch this at South Bank. And this is another free spectacle running tonight and tomorrow night.
And tell us, Louise, about the Royal Australian Air Force conducting the special flyovers, the ADF saying it won't be participating in any displays out of respect after the recent tragedies in the Whitsundays and also Darwin.
So that's just the helicopter display that won't be running. We still have the growlers flying through the city and all the enormous big plane going through the city as well. So there is still a flyover that will take place from 5 o'clock this afternoon. There was a practice that took place yesterday in the city, and it takes your breath away, the enormity of it and the absolute power. So it's the helicopters that this year won't be part of the display, and as you say, that's because of recent tragedies. Yeah, and our thoughts to everybody affected by those tragedies. But on the brighter side of things, we are wishing you all the very best for the festival, and thank you so much for joining us again. Looking great weather-wise across the weekend where you are, and hope it all goes well. Thank you so much. It's great to have an opportunity to talk to you about the Brisbane Festival. Thank you, Louise.